My name is Marta Gustavsson and I'm from Sweden, and I represent a new business called Kreativt Avstamp, and that means Creative Leap. And it's a small new started businesses, and this is two other girls with me.
My name is Johanna Noren and I'm a student from the school Cultural Tourism in Lidköping.
And my name is Nathalie and I'm also a student of the School of Cultural Tourism of Lidköping in the western part of Sweden. And we are students that studies within the cultural sector and are often out on internships on various of businesses in the world.
I have been to this school, so that's why they are with me, and we really want to find out more about this creative tourism. And I start this business in a very special place in Sweden. There's really a spot of creative people living there in a beautiful mountain. We've been famous for the heritage and for the nature for a long time, but I find out that this spot is also really much handcraft people and creative people, and I really want to lift that up for the tourism businesses. And then I went with the school to Nelson in New Zealand, and I find other people that also work with that, so it was a really bless. So Chris Bend and Denise lent me into this network, and I'm so happy for that, because that's helped me to bring the creative tourism further a step ahead back in Sweden, because it's not so many working with creative tourism. So I hope to really lift that up in Sweden through my businesses. My business is really new, so it's really just started, but it started with a project where I test the idea of creative tourism, and it was like lokalt, vad heter det? Local, but inom Sverige. Domestic, just in Sweden, people from Sweden come and test the idea to just have workshops and things like that to learn something, and they was a 100% really good experience for them. So now I want to bring these businesses to abroad. So it's really new, so it's hard for me to say what it's going to be, but it's really good for the people in this area as well, because now they can earn money from what they're doing, except just selling it, of course, for the pottery, for example, but now also have courses or workshops. And for tourists, both is already being this part that you can buy things and really meet in the culture tourism to buy things. It's already happening, but it's really new started to do it by yourself. So, but it seems to be okay. But it's so new started by business. I can't tell if it's going to be a success yet or not. Absolutely, because especially when you are a small business like me or a country, you want to have some help with others to talk and find strength from other people. So I really feel already now when I'm here, it's like, oh my God, this is blessed for me to be here, to have some, yes, I'm on the right track. Other people think like me, because back home I could be feeling a little bit lonely sometimes, because it's not so many actually yet working with creative tourism. So very important.
The school we are studying is a very international school, and we have students that start their own businesses, and it's really important to take the creative tourism part into our school as well, because we are the first school in Sweden that started with cultural tourism. So just as cultural tourism is new, creative tourism is even newer in Sweden, so it's really important to just highlight that part of tourism.